And I know, they do say that the biggest fears that people have are public speaking or walking into a room full of strangers. And if you think about it, the public speaking in front of a room full of strangers is doubly intimidating, but it's so worth it when you do it. You see, when you stand on a stage, you are the authority. Look, for many of us, this wasn't an instinctive thing that happened straight away. I remember how I felt when I first stood in front of an audience. And let me tell you, it took me a long time to calm down afterwards. But there are so many different support services out there to help aspiring speakers actually take that plunge. In the first instance, you might go and find your local chapter of Toastmasters, where they will take you through how to structure a presentation, how to avoid the annoying, distracting sort of techniques that some people use, like playing with change in their pocket or overly using their hands or using the too much times. So Toastmasters can be a really nice, safe environment to do that. If you're somebody that really learns a lot more online, go and have a look at another Facebook group called Speakers Corner. There's thousands and thousands of speakers across the world who come together to share best practice, how they create content, how they find gigs and appointments, how they charge, but it's all about the kind of professional integrity of speaking. But even at a more basic level, finding the opportunities to speak, especially if you're a B2B service provider, you could just go to local networking events, your local Chamber of Commerce, and find the meetings that they're having and try and get on there. It might be that you're initially just doing one or two things to add value, but it's sharing your expertise via speaking. So you may be asking yourself the question, what should I talk about? Well, look, you don't have to go out and immediately start delivering keynotes. That might be a step too far. It could be initially, actually, you just stand up at networking events and share what it is you do. And like driving a car, it may be alien at first, but it becomes more and more comfortable and you fit into it. And once that confidence builds, you're able to share more. But in exactly the same way when I talked about publishing and I talked about solving problems, a key thing to think about is, what are your objectives? What do you want to be known for, and how does that impact your business? What problems do you solve in your business, and therefore is there content which correlates with that, which you can actually start to develop? You see, people actually want to be reassured by your knowledge in the first instance. They also want to be told stories. Remember, it's how you make them feel that is essential when you're speaking, if you want to motivate people at all to touch base with you.